Folks, you blink your eyes and it's 2024, It's absolutely unbelievable. We're a little short of 2024, but not much. It's time to sell 2024 American Silver Eagles. Every year, we give folks an opportunity on our pre-sale to lock in not only quantity, which is very important, but also price, which might even be more important. Given all the uncertainty in the world today, and you pick your uncertainty, if you will, okay, whether it's whatever it is, you pick your uncertain part of the world. Gold and silver, gold near all-time highs for some inexplicable reasons. Silver is 50% off its all-time high. It doesn't matter. A lot of people are doing precious metal, and this way, the 2024 American Silver Eagles, you can lock in. Your price is guaranteed. Your price can never go up, and you are guaranteed delivery at $79.95. The only way you can, this is of course 100% exclusive to us here at CSN, first strike, individually numbered. The only way you can discount that is to go here to the 20 count box where you can save $200. You can save $200. What we have with the $79.95 and the $13.99 is, what we have? We have the lowest price I've been able to do on a Type 2 Silver Eagle. It has always been more than that. Individual coins have been as high as $89.95. On the 20 counts, we haven't been able to do $13.99 since the advent of Type 2 Silver Eagles in 2021. Why? Shortages of silver. Premiums have been sky high. And a lot of that has not necessarily changed. Look, there's still a tremendous silver shortage. 2022 was 250 million ounces. 2023 is going to be 200 million ounces. 2024, who knows? 200 million ounces, 250, 150. There's going to be a shortage in over 100 million ounces of silver. There's a shortage of physical silver in the world. And what is the most popular silver coin in the world? It is the American Silver Eagle. So we were going through, and you can see our first strike right here that we have at 19,854. And I know our additions tend to be a little lower than this on a lot of things, but understand that 19,854 isn't that many coins. If you're looking at, let's say, NGC, Mint State 70, American Silver Eagles for 2023, they're probably going to grade 200,000 coins. I would assume at the very least in Mint State 70. That makes this 10 times rare. That's not going to change for 2024. So in terms of, first strikes, early release, first day of issues, you call it what it was, Annex is going to be the rarest, and it's just that simple. Not only that, it is the only one between NGC, PCGS, and Annex, and the only one that individually numbers their coins so you know exactly where you stand within the limited edition is, of course, going to be Annex. So we give you that opportunity so you know where you fall within the limited edition. Now, here's the amazing part. Like I said, no matter what happens to silver, and look, given where things are going in the world today, like I said, with that uncertainty, and it's like, pick your uncertainty is what we're looking at right here, kind of the insecure nature of the world, you are absolutely guaranteed. And silver is, and I often say here, that there are a lot of mysteries in the world. There's Area 51. Everything that goes on there is a mystery. There's those crazy statue things on Easter Island. And there's the current price of silver, to me, as great a mystery. Gold, this close or just a little over its all-time high. Absolutely on fire. Silver, 60% below its all-time high. I don't get it. I don't understand. Let me put this into perspective. So if you take all the gold that has ever been mined in human history that you can put your hands on, it's roughly going to fit in this studio, which is about 30 yards by 30 yards by 30 yards, roughly. If you take all the silver that's ever been mined in human history that you can put your hands on, it's roughly going to fit into this studio. They're about equal amounts of physical gold and silver out there in the world. And why is that? Because there's been far more silver mined in human history. Because the number one used commodity in the world is what? Oil. Number two is silver, because it's the best conductor of electricity. And so in basically every piece of electronics, which is everything in our lives, there's some silver probably in there someplace. Solar panels, all that stuff. And that's industrially used silver, and that's where a lot of silver goes. And once it's used like that, it's basically lost forever. It's basically lost forever. So because of that, so now you have, I've addressed in essence what the intrinsic value of the silver is and why that's important. This storehouse against the insecurity, in essence, the insanity sometimes in this world. But now let's address the numismatic part of this. This is becoming increasingly important and increasingly popular. We don't have to go that far back, although now we have to go at least a little far back, to realize that they changed the design on the American Silver Eagle in 2021. It was one of the most significant changes, transitions in numismatic history. It was absolutely, positively stunning. And it created more collectors. The problem is there's a shortage of coins from 2021 that will continue up to and including 2024. This shortage of silver has affected everything that the United States Mint does. For 2023, there were no commemorative silver dollars. Why? They didn't have the silver to make them. They didn't have the silver to make them. There is a shortage of American Silver Eagles from 2023 and 2022 and 2021. That's why the premiums have remained sky high. People always ask me, what do you mean by premium? Understand the United States Mint makes a Mint State Silver Eagle, just like this coin. They do not sell these coins directly to the public. It's basically the only thing that they make that they don't sell to the public. These coins go through a series of what are called authorized purchasers, okay? APs, if you will. And there's only 18 of them in the United States, okay? Roughly. And that's the APs, which are slightly different than the advanced release, the AR dealers, okay? Two slightly different things. And then they sell them to dealers who then sell them to the general public. There's a premium, so you have the price of the silver. Now the Mint sells these for more than silver, and then obviously then the APs sell them for more than what the Mint sells them to them. I mean, what would this be in America and all? And so what happens is that premium, which traditionally has run maybe 10% or so of the price of silver, has gone up to 30, 40, 50, 60% of the price of silver. And that's due to the shortage of physical silver. And so that affects the mintage, which affects the collectability, which affects the numismatic value, affects the long-term collector value. So you have that as the underlying problem with American Type 2 Silver Eagles since 2021. So that is an underlying value factor. That is not changing. We're hoping the premiums come down a little bit in 2024, but we don't know. We've been hoping that for 3 years. Okay, so that affects significantly the value of the American Silver Eagle just before it gets certified. So when the United States government makes these coins, and understand, an uncertified coin is still collectible, but it's much more from a bullion standpoint. And you still have to add the premium, you still have to add that other stuff. An American Silver Eagle, I don't care any way that you look at it, at no time sells for its silver price. If someone's telling you that, they're lying to you. Now we take this, since it is a numismatic coin, and it is the backbone of the modern numismatic industry, now you want to look at this and say, okay, what are some of the tenets of coin collecting? One of them is collect the highest grade you can afford. Well, in American coin collecting, as in collecting around the world, we collect perfect coins if we can. Well, we grade on a 70-point scale. Don't ask me why we do it. We've done it for years. So these coins are perfect. So now you take this universe of coins, and in terms of certified Mint State 70, we're talking about less than 1% of the coins that are going to be made by the United States Mint are going to be Mint State 70. And out of those Mint State 70 coins, probably only 1 or 2% of them are going to be annexed, first right individually numbered. So what you've got is this incredible rarity now that we call conditional rarity, in terms of the fact that not only is it American Silver Eagle, not only is it shortage, not only is it the most collected silver coin in the world, but this is the perfect numismatic example. And then within that perfection that has been certified lies the collectability of specialized collecting, this first strike. So this is out of the first allocation. So the United States Mint makes these allocations for over the course of the year. And already, everybody said, okay, well, we're going to give you 50,000 Silver Eagles unless our allocation is released, like it has been for the last 3 or 4 years, reduced. Then you're going to get 20,000 coins or 15,000 coins. So for us to guarantee 19,000 coins, we've had to commit to like 150,000 coins. You have to understand that's millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. Millions and millions of dollars. What we have allowed you to do is to do that without any risk of silver taking off or going crazy, or premiums taking off and going even crazier than what they have been. While this is a pre-sale, understand you will get your 2024 American Silver Eagle. You will pay $79.95 unless you buy the box of 20, then you're down to $69.95, our lowest price that we've had in half a decade on American Silver Eagles. Even though the silver shortage continues, even though they're not going to make any more than they made last year, even though there are going to be allocations, we've been able to give you an option that I've not been able to give you in years and years and years. And here's the thing, and this is really, really important. Here at CSN, when you buy this, you will get this. That is not always the case. There's a place people, I've had people where I go out and I say, well, I think this coin's going to be rare, and this guy's selling it for, $89.95. So I buy 100 of them. Well, they come out, they're more money, they just cancel my order. Cancel this. I mean, how many times have I stopped doing it? It's just not possible because you can't guarantee that you're going to get the coin. You can do that here. We've been doing this for 25 years. You are going to get your coin. Silver goes to $50 an ounce, you're going to get your coin. Silver goes to $100 an ounce, you're going to get your coin because we've been doing it for a quarter of a century. So that's what you do. You have to buy from a trusted source. You have to buy from a place that has been here more than 10 minutes. And understand, on the internet, how can you tell if someone's been there for more than 10 minutes? They build a website and they're gone. They vanish into thin air. I bought so many coins. I bought thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of coins on the internet to not get them, to get counterfeits, to get the runaround, to get all these things. All of that is erased when you buy here at CSN, and that's what you're getting, certainty. And in an uncertain world, do you want certainty? Well, of course you do. Everybody does. So now when you get this, you can rest assured. You can rest assured you will get your coins. Now understand, this still falls within our money-back guarantee. So, you decide not to get your coins, that's up to you. But given the fact that it's locked in and you can get it at our lowest price, you can get it at our lowest price in Type 2 American Silver Eagles. And so this is the way to collect right here. To get all 20, to self-discount, save $200 a box, well over a pound of pure silver, well over a pound of pure silver, and it is then manifested in 2024, absolutely perfect, individually numbered American Silver Eagles. It is the hallmark. This is the bellwether of American numismatic collectors. This is the backbone of American modern issue numismatic collecting. Understand, I should know, I've been following this since the very beginning. As a matter of fact, the very first day of issues are about 25 years old. And how do I know that? Because I graded the very first modern issue, first day of issue American Silver Eagle. I literally, I don't know if invented is quite the right word, but I'm the one that did it. Prior to 2000, if you remember Y2K, prior to 2000, nobody sold modern issue certified coins. Most of the major grading companies at the time said, well, we're never going to grade anything modern issue. We only grade Morgan silver dollars and peace dollars and seeded quarters and all that other stuff. Today, this is the backbone of the hobby, and I literally started it with a couple of other friends in the industry. The very first person to sell that. So I have watched this transition to this being the single most important release from the United States Mint each and every year. And I have been proud to bring that out in this first day of issue, and whether it be first day of issue, whether it be early release, every single solitary year for basically a quarter of a century now, as we are now into 2024. So those are the things that you look for. Those are the reason you buy coins. Those are the reason you collect coins, because what they do is they provide, they provide security. They provide the ability to have this intrinsic metal. So not only do you have this incredibly important, highly collectible, extraordinarily exclusive American silver eagle, but you've also got the backdrop of pure precious metal. Each and every one of these coins is 1 ounce of pure silver. Okay, and in an uncertain world with an uncertain silver supply, like I said, we're in a silver shortage. I was reading something from, I think it was the Silver Institute, that said the known reserves of silver will be mined out in 2035. What are we going to do then? Last year we were short 250 million ounces of silver. Where does it come from? Existing supplies, which is what? Melting down coins, melting down this, going into the COMEX, going into these silver bars and silver jewelry and melting that down. And that's how much we were short for industrial use and coin use and everything else around the world. Is it any wonder that everybody is scrambling for silver? Is it any wonder that the American Silver Eagle has been in shortage for over 3 years now? Since the advent of the Type II American Silver Eagle, the United States Mint has been unable to keep up with demand, and that's not going to change in 2024. They've got the Morgan Silver Dollar program, which they're going to try to grow. They've got now commemorative issues coming out in 2024. The silver shortage is going to be even more highly exacerbated in 2024 than it was in 2023. Well, you can put all of those worries, all of that concern, all of that uncertainty to the side. And you can do that, how? With a single solitary phone call. Getting the first strike Annex absolutely perfect American 2024 Silver Eagle. Each one individually is 1 ounce of pure silver at my lowest price, $79.95, than I have been able to do in years. And of course, and this is absolutely the lowest price. If you buy 20, and understand, this is 100% exclusive to us here at CSN. So you can't buy this for less than $79.95, with one exception. If you buy the box of 20, you can save $10 per coin. You're down to $69.95. You're down to $69.95. Call this your security blanket or your security box, if you will. Like I said, it's an uncertain world. And people say, what do you mean? I say, well, you know what I mean. You pick your uncertainty. There's uncertainty everywhere you look. This is certain. This is guaranteed. Your price can never go up. Your delivery is guaranteed. In 2024, we have locked in the silver. You can lock in the silver. You can lock in your quantity. You can lock in your availability. And you can stop worrying through the entire end of 2023. And you can have your 2024 American Silver Eagles regardless of what happens to the price of silver and gold in the market today. So like I said, in an uncertain world, it is nice to have a little bit of certainty, a little bit of certitude, if you will, a little bit of a guarantee that you will have the most popularly collected silver coin in the world, certified absolutely, positively perfect, individually numbered to ensure its place within the extremely limited edition at the lowest price I've been able to do in a half decade. The only way you can get behind this and not benefit from this is if you don't get on the phone, and you don't get on the phone and pick that up and get this in your collection today. I mean, let's face it. What's everybody talking about? 2024 American Silver Eagles. I mean, heck, I was just talking about it. But everybody's talking about it. Why wouldn't they? It's going to follow the path of the 2023. I can tell you that right now. One of the things that we were looking at before before I came on the air here, is in terms of, Silver Eagle purchases. In other words, how much we've sold tens of millions of dollars, maybe $100 million worth of Silver Eagles over the course of the years. It's the backbone of the American modern numismatic industry. But what have sales been like? And in all honesty, since Type 2s came out, it has exploded. It has exploded. Look, it's still the same American Silver Eagle, but we're selling 2-3 times as much as we have, before the Type 2s. Do you think it's just the design change? Sure, that's part of it. I mean, it's updated, it's new, it's all that. But it's part of a larger microcosm, folks. It's part of an insecure world having something that's secure, something that you understand, something that is ultimately American, the American Silver Eagle. Look, first signed into law, the American Liberty Act, was Liberty Coin Act by President Ronald Reagan in 1985. This has been the hallmark of American numismatics for over 30 years now. This has been the coin everybody goes to. Now add in the fact that it's pure silver. Now add in the fact that there is a shortage of silver in the world. So what do you go to? Safety and security, and that's what this is emblematic of. And I think that is clearly, absolutely, positively the case, because what you have is you have the intrinsic value of the silver. You've got the fact that it's numismatic, the fact that it's certified absolutely perfect. So you know that's the greatest value. Look, you go back to 1980, well, let's go to 1986, 87, 88, let's go to 1989. In Mint State 69, because this is the 4th year of the American Silver Eagle, right? 21, 22, 23, 24. So we go to 89. In 1989, the Mint State 69 American Silver Eagle, still a fantastic coin, $129, $149. In Mint State 70, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. What's the difference? Certification. Great. This coin is certified perfect. So it gives the greatest numismatic value that is an add-on to the already given intrinsic value. I've been talking about the limited edition, 19,854, and I know it seems a lot. But folks, it's not. Given the fact that the United States government is going to make, and it's going to be short, they're still going to make 15, maybe 20 million of these coins. They need to make 50 million. That's the demand. So when the demand far outstrips the supply by tens of millions of coins. Of those coins, only 19,854 are going to be perfect first strike annex, individually numbered, available exclusively from us here at CSN. I also did a little bit more research on what we did. So last year, I've always done a pre-sale of the American Silver Eagle 2023, 2020. Go back as far as you want to go. We always give you the opportunity to lock in price, lock in quantity, lock in opportunity right here, right now. Here's the thing that absolutely floored me. Last year, 2023, and this is just a continuation of the silver shortage, of the design, of everything else, the entire edition of 19,854 sold out before the coin was officially released. How popular is this? This will sell out before it's officially released, almost assuredly. Because what it gives you is that opportunity to lock it in. Because you don't know what's going to happen on release day, okay? Which is, slightly in the future here, obviously. So what happens with the pre-sale, people know it's important. People take advantage of it. You need to take advantage of this because it gives you all of those things that collecting is about. It gives you all of those numismatic opportunities. It gives you all of that, intrinsic precious metal opportunity. It is all wrapped up in the most iconic of all modern issue American coins. Because here's really what it comes down to. The American Silver Eagle, when it's released every single solitary year, is the biggest event of the year in terms of pure numbers, in terms of pure availability, in terms of pure everything else. That's what this coin represents. Like I said, it has been quintessentially American since its very first release in 1986. And then, of course, 2021 rolls around and we change the design. And it is basically that time. basically 2020 during the, the very last year of the full year of the American Silver Eagle, that everything changed for the American Silver Eagle. Demand went through the roof. It went absolutely crazy, but supply has dropped off for many reasons. The biggest being an immense shortage of physical silver in the world. There's not enough silver to go around. We're hundreds of millions of ounces short each and every year. That has to come out of existing supply. It hamstrings, the United States Mint, and they are absolutely unable to keep up with demand. So we had allocation for 2023. We're going to have allocation for 2024. It is going to be for the entire year. That drives premiums through the roof. In other words, that's what dealers pay above the silver price. And then you add in the fact that it's certification, so that it's absolutely perfect. So you have the shortage of the silver. You have the fact that it's conditionally rared by the fact that it's graded absolutely positively perfect. Now add in, over this incredible 3-4 year swing, which has seen our greatest sales in the history of American Silver Eagles, what you have is, on top of that, as I continue that, I have my lowest price presentation, because I'm $79.95 for the individual coin, but in the 20 count, I take that down an additional $10 per coin, an additional $10 per coin. For the full box, you can save $200. So this is your safety, your security blanket, if you will, your security box, if you will. When you open that up, and I'm going to flip that open, look at that, and there's the coins right in there. There are going to be 20 coins, absolutely all certified, all individually numbered, that you're going to have. And I got to reiterate. So you have this. So you have perfection. So that gives you the greatest numismatic value. You've got the ounce of silver. You've got the individually numbered set. Now here's the fact. We had about the same individual numbers last year. I could have increased this to 25,000 or 30,000 or 35,000 or 50,000. We could sell 50,000. I don't think there's any doubt about that. We could sell 50,000 coins beyond a shadow of a doubt. But we held it the same because we still want to give you that same collector value. We want to still give you that designation of rarity, that designation of exclusivity. And that's the why you buy your American Silver Eagles from us here at CSN, because you're buying from a trusted source. I've been doing this for a quarter of a century. So when we sell you these coins at $79.95 or even $69.95 when you buy the box at 20, you're going to get your coins absolutely positively guaranteed. So when you lock in your price right now, you lock in your delivery. You guarantee your delivery as well. All of those things that really anybody else, because anybody else, I can't tell you, I bought so many coins out there because, hey, this is a great buy, $79.95, $89.95, and then, the price goes up. Oh, no, we can't provide that. We're going to go ahead and cancel your order. I've had so many orders canceled, literally tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of orders canceled. You know how many orders we've canceled over the years? That would be zero. In terms of the American Silver Eagle, we deliver. So when you get your guaranteed American Silver Eagle at a guaranteed price, it is going to come to you. And in an insecure world, that security, I think, is really critically important. And that's what we can, offer you. So here's what it is: the brand new American Silver Eagle. Demand has continued to explode through the American Silver Eagle series. The brand new 2024 American Silver Eagle, certified absolutely positively perfect, individually numbered to 19,854. Please understand that we sold that out last year before the official release date, so this is going to sell out. Really, really, really important that you pick up the phone and get in right now. Now keep in mind, one thing is important: $79.95 exclusive to us. The only way you can get it for less is buying the box at 20. You can self-discount $10 a coin, $200 for the 20. The most important thing is this is one of the greatest numismatic opportunities of the year. You need to pick up the phone, get yours today.